because I think if that had been a young male writer, Yeats wouldn't have had that reaction.
No, I don't think
but it was because he didn't want to be seen to be supporting her.
Yeah. And it's also interesting that, I mean, several of these women, to go back to your point as well, they weren't, they did want to be part of a wider world of, that sort of connected world. Yes. So they weren't just, say, identifying with other women. They were very much connecting into a much bigger grouping. And I'd say Catherine Tynan's, friendship with Yeats and so on also speaks to that larger inclusivity. I just wanted to go back to the idea that was brought up earlier about questions of class, in particular, but also, ethnic background, sexual orientation, all of those things that, we're thinking more about perhaps now or are more part of the conversation. And I was just wondering, how important do people feel that diversity of experience is? Because, one of the issues raised was that perception that women always write about the same thing, or, they have particular topics that they represent and they don't venture into other areas. I mean, I don't know if anybody wants to pick that up, or Christy?
Okay, I wanted to briefly go back to Yvonne Boland, and she peer-reviewed the preamble to the pledge, and she's also a member. Obviously, she's very busy, but I'm also working with her in Poetry Ireland and a number of other people in diversity. 25th of September.
Hasn't come yet.
We're on our third. We're on our third meeting now. We are, and one of the things that we're discussing is editors. We haven't got to academics yet. And what? I'm of the opinion that the canon is too narrow. I don't see why Gerald Daw couldn't weave women's voices into the chapters and take the chapters maybe as historical eras or something, rather than focusing on one poet. I mean, it's insane. I don't think it happens anywhere else in the world. But Yvonne and Kevin Young are part of the diversity panel, and we are looking at editors, and they are not, when they're starting publications in journals, writing submissions policies that are welcoming to people. And actually, on foot at the first meeting, I changed my submissions policy to make it more welcoming to people who are marginalised, and it's worked. I don't see the problem that people can't be welcoming. They can't tailor their submissions policies. They can't open up their magazines, put more stuff online. We're dealing with people who are visually impaired, and they can't buy the Stinging Fly because it's print, and they